First impressions of Alex Hatoff.
Who?
Have you seen Split?
The first day I met Alex Hatoff, he came into my dorm and said, "Oh, sweet, we have a printer." And I was like, "We have a printer? We do not have shit, bitch."
You know, the thing that amazes me most about Alex Hatoff is that I met his parents, and like, you would expect Alex Hatoff's parents to be some type of New Jersey swamp monster that crawls out and it's leaving a trail of disgusting bio-slime that is why the entirety of New Jersey smells. However, they seem like perfectly nice people. So Alex, the point I'm trying to get to is, you're probably adopted.
Okay. What is there to say about a man named Alex Hatoff? For starters, his stupid face. Now, every fucking conversation you have with this guy, right? Every time he does anything even remotely like stupid, like you're just sitting there and you're like, "Alex, why are you dabbing for absolutely no reason?" He'll just look at you and go like this. Or like this. Like he's in a fucking sitcom or something.
Alex's strongest personality point, nothing. Because he wastes my time every time he breathes air. So.
That's your air.
My air. I own the air. And he breathes it and just wastes my time, his time. Yeah. Next question, please.
When we picked our genres, I was like, "Alex, we should do action and adventure." And he was like, "No, we gotta do horror. It's gonna be so much fun." I'm like,
His hair's stupid. It couples with his stupid face very nicely, so if I give him credit for one thing, it's that it matches.
I can't stand the kid. Okay, first of all, this kid knocks on my door at 1 a.m. all the damn time. I'm asleep at 1 a.m. and he pulls me out of my bed and says, "Christine, we have to do something." It's usually stupid shit. So first of all, filming this video.
New Jersey is responsible for a lot of terrible things. Terrible sports teams, terrible smells, people, shitty versions of everything New York has, just everything, pizza, everything else. They just rip off New York, but do it like in the world's poorest, shittiest way.
So Alex Hatoff could fit in this cup, and when I dump it out, it's him. Oh. I guess there's nothing in this cup, which is what he is. Nothing to me.
so overall, Split was a complete disaster of Alex Hatoff's creation. And I got dragged down with that sinking ship.
Weren't you like partially responsible for editing Split?
That's what people think. I'll tell you the true story. I did barely anything. He wouldn't let me do anything because he was like, he's so full of himself. Yeah, so when he rewatched it after he's done, and I think he actually realized, which is surprising, how much of a terrible movie that was. And then he tried to just put my name all over it and be like, "Oh, it was Evan's idea. He thought of the entire concept."
If I was stuck in a room, right, I had one bullet, and I was in there with Hitler, Alex Hatoff, and Kapusta's YouTube career, I'd probably shoot Kapusta's YouTube career, but Alex is still a mean contender.
On a more serious note, I do observe some homosexual tendencies with him, and they're mostly pointed towards his roommates and his suite mates. And as an RA, like, I need to make sure that everyone on the floor is safe. But every time anyone pisses him off, his first threat is to homosexually assault someone. And I'm this close to reporting him because I think he's gonna go through with it. And I'm just worried sick about his suite mates. Like, they're not gonna see this coming.
What do you think of Alex Hatoff's films then?
Okay. Fight had some good concepts and was shot pretty well with a GoPro. However, if you watch, like, whoever edits this, play back the tape, he actually backhands the shit out of me. I wasn't even in his video. I walked out calmly from a hallway and he fucking attacked me and he backhanded me to the floor and then threw an innocent African-American man on top of me.
They are the most, like, 10-year-old fever dream things I've ever seen in my entire life. So he makes a video called Boss Battles, where he walks around and he beats up a bunch of admittedly one attractive people, and sure, it's shot well, but I mean, a broken clock is right twice a day.
There was one time when I came back to my room, and when I walked in, everything was moved. Everything. And I didn't have to think about, oh, maybe Evan did it. Maybe someone broke in. The first name that came to mind was Alex Hatoff.
So we just started filming like any other shoot, and Alex pulled out his sidearm, and he was like, "Listen, we're gonna do it the way I want to do it." He literally held everyone at gunpoint, and yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get arrested.
Okay. See, I've worked on many Alex Hatoff productions out of a sense of pity more than anything, and I generally stand around and go, "Alex, your shot is either terrible or impossible," and then I give him something else that's, feasible or looks good or contributes to a story or makes you now want to kill yourself.
Well, everyone's like, "Oh, Jenna's a terrible actress, we had to do so many..." No. Jenna's fine. The only issue there was that Alex was literally pointing the gun at her the entire time, and she just didn't, bless her soul, she just didn't know what to do.
So, remember how I said that he always pulls me out of bed in the middle of the night? Well, one time, he was like, "Christine, come over to my room. I want to show you these videos that I made." So he showed me like the list of some of the classes videos, and most of them were really good. And then he cut to one of his, and I wish I would have had maybe like a pencil or a blunt object that I could have bludgeoned myself with.
The second I got there, it was like, "Oh yeah, this is great." When you're on a train, you're having a grand old time. Trains are cool. Trains are the best. You get on there, and then as it starts to you start to hit that point where the train's about to crash, and it's in slow motion, and you're like, "Oh no, oh shit. I've been sitting here for 5 hours and we haven't recorded a thing. All we've done is drove around for 2 hours and gone to Buffalo Wild Wings."
Alex Hatoff has the dumbest face I have ever seen. His nose, he has a shitty, misshapen lob on his face that no one could ever love, even his own mother, who I met and who told me that.
Alex played like a psychopath in Split. Is
Yeah.
that reflective of his real life personality?
Yeah.
So he just thinks every area in the entire place is his. Sometimes I would come back and I could see where he's been standing because he will stand at the sink and then slide his shoes off and they will still be pointing towards the sink, like he's still there.
Alex Hatoff frequently talks about his body count or whatever. He gets with women. One time, I walked outside behind Patapsco to throw something away. I walked to the large trash bin, threw it in, and it kind of clinked off the edge and went inside. I kind of made a faint glance and looked, and there was a two-stubbed amputee with no teeth, with a crack pipe hanging out of its. I don't want to say her because I don't know. Out of the mouth, and I saw Alex run up from the side. He didn't see me; it was very dark. And he threw a burlap sack inside, and he caught this thing, and it screamed and it flailed, and he said, "Another one for the body count," and he ran upstairs.
I promised his mom that I would be his friend, but I'm immediately regretting that decision. It's hard.
If you could describe Alex Hatoff in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
Shitty. Shitty. Did you guess the third one?
Is it shitty?
Fucking piece of shit.
Naked mole rat.
Just 3 words to describe Alex Hatoff. Let's go. Incompetent, rat-faced. I wanted to say filmmaker, but that's an insult.
Rat face is 2 words.
Damn. Oh, incompetent rat-faced.
There you go.
Yeah!
One is Jewish. I just can't get over that. And I don't think I ever will get over it. inconsiderate as shit. The as shit will be hyphenated, so it'll still count as one word. And then finally, a little overweight, I think. It's gotten really out of hand.
Worst sweet mate ever.
Fantastic.